Hey, what is up, YouTube? What is up, Christiantology family, bro? What is up with y'all, man? Yeah, I'm about to do like a controversial take, but I have to say it. I've already made a video about this, but this is me just like venting whilst I'm doing my little cardio, at the end of the night, because I was too tired during the day to like get out my butt and go do some freaking treadmill walking or whatever. Yes, people might say, bro, like, why don't you just go outside and walk? Like, nah, bro, the treadmill is different. You could set how high the treadmill could go, and you could also set the speed. Right now, my heart rate is only like 100. That's nothing. But on the treadmill, I could get my heart rate to like 115, 125. And that's a good zone for me. I'm sweating a little bit, but I'm not overdoing it. But this one, I feel like I'm not even doing nothing. But it's gonna help with like digestion and all that, because I just ate my dinner, so it's gonna help with that, Bro got his car bombed out, man. I'm like, okay. I used to have my car bombed out, but it was kind of stupid. It was kind of stupid. But what I want to talk about is look, I see this a lot, and I'm gonna mention names. I've seen this with Beyonce a lot, because look, I've seen Beyonce with like only blonde hairstyles. Look, I'm not the biggest fan of Beyonce, because I'm not a female. I could care less about what Beyonce does, to be honest, right? Because she doesn't make music for me. Beyonce doesn't make music for me. She make music for women. So I can't get mad at her for anything. But what I could call out is having Beyonce as this like token blackie, or like this black woman that every black person looks up to, especially black women that look up to her. As for this woman, I have never seen her with her natural hair. Unless Beyonce's hair is like it's like dirty blonde. She was born with like dirty blonde hair that she straightened, and it looks like white people hair now. I don't know. Maybe y'all could be the judge. If a female watches this, can you tell me? Is that natural? Because it doesn't really look natural to me. And most of the time I could tell when the hair is like, natural versus, it looks weavish, Because most women suck at doing fake hair. If you're going to do fake hair, I tell women this. If you're going to do fake hair, make sure it resembles your actual hair. So if you have an afro, get a wig that looks like an afro but has a little bit more volume. Maybe a looser curl pattern. Curl pattern. Okay? Curl pattern. Look, I'm African, I'm freaking also American, so like the accent always battling, okay? So forgive me, all right? If I slur a little bit, it's like the American accent, and my little African accent is also like battling for like the top spot. So forgive me. I can speak English. I'm really good at speaking English, bro. I can read, okay? I graduated, all right? Please. But yes, I've been seeing this. I'm like, okay, if that makes you look good, yes, it's fine. It's fine if it makes you look good, but if you have never, or if it's really hard for us to get an image of you with your actual hair, that's kind of concerning. Don't you think it's concerning? How can black women have her natural hair and all we see is a representation of white people's hair? And why I'm talking about this is that when it's the other way around, white people don't represent black people's hairstyle. A white person is not gonna go and take a black afro wig, whatever, puff, I don't know, whatever it is, and put it on top of her blonde, straight, brunette, or whatever hair, She's never gonna do that, and I've never seen it. So what I'm talking about is that if a white person will never pick your hair up to put on their head, because maybe they think that your hair doesn't look good to them, or it doesn't match their style, it doesn't match their outfit, it doesn't match their skin complexion. Cool. That's fine. That is not racist. But if you, as a black person, you go ahead and take that hairstyle and put it on the top of your head and acting like it came out of your hair or your scalp, that is wrong to me. Because it feels like you don't have no confidence in yourself. You don't have no ability to rock. What the freak is that? Okay. You don't have the ability to rock your own natural hair and make it look good. You don't have the energy. You don't have the time, or you don't want to invest the time to take care of your own natural hair. And I hope the women watching this understand this. You don't have time to take care of your natural hair. It kind of makes you look bad, because if you don't even have time to self-love, to love yourself, to be able to put an extra hour, excuse me, if you don't have the ability to take or to minimize an hour from social media, let's say you spend 3 or 4 hours on social media a day and your hair is unkept, it's dry, it's flaky, whatever it is, it's not combed out, it's not picked out, it looks crazy, it looks bad. Instead of the 4 hours on social media, you could take an hour of that social media time. Yo, my shoelace coming on down. My fault. So if you could take an hour from your social media time and devote it onto you, into making yourself look good, because it's not only the face that matters. You could have clear skin, but if a man sees you all the time and you'd never have your natural hair on, it's always a wig, it's always something covering your hair, it's always a bonnet, it's always a scalp, it's always a do-rag, something like that, it's always something covering your hair, the man's gonna look at you like, why doesn't this woman have confidence? But she has confidence to put on makeup, have a 10-step skin routine, but doesn't even have a 1-step routine for her own natural hair. Do you guys understand what I'm talking about? The woman doesn't even have a 1-step routine for her own natural hair that God has given her. Look, my hair, I had to, it was at a time that, I was in high school, whatever it is, elementary school. I wanted my hair to look this certain way. I wanted my hair to have this curl pattern, have this length, whatever it is. But I had to realize that, hey, David, your hair is not going to look like that, because that man has some type of white in him. He's mixed race. He has the white and black side. So that genetically modified into giving him a looser curl pattern. So I had to understand. I was like, hey, okay, that's cool. I can't do that hairstyle. That hairstyle is not for me. So I have to switch it up and rock an afro, get my hair braided, twisted, whatever it is. I had to do something different. I couldn't have the curls like someone who was light skinned or something like that, because it was like, man, your hair is long, it's curly, whatever it is, it looks good. Okay? I couldn't do that, so I had to give that up. So I just made this video, just to give black women confidence. Because you're not ugly. Black women are not ugly at all. Yes, majority of black women are overweight. That's cool. That could be easily fixed. But if you don't love yourself, no man that you sleep with, that you get married to, can fix that. It could put a Band-Aid on it. It could put a Band-Aid on it, but it's not going to fix the issue. Because at the end of the day, you don't love yourself. You don't have no respect for yourself. You have low self-esteem. You don't care about your well-being. You understand where I'm coming from? So it's not no hatred on black women. Because black women haven't done nothing to me. Every black person has loved me, has treated me kindly, yes, obviously there's gonna be some people that treat you unfair, whatever it is. But majority of black women in my life, they were great. My mom is great. My exes were great. My friends were great. Like, everybody was great to me. You get me? Everybody was great to me. So there's no hatred for a black woman. A black woman never rejected me or whatever. Like, like I'm not saying like never rejected me. Obviously everybody has been rejected before because you're not everybody's cup of tea. But what I'm saying is that a black woman hasn't made me feel like I'm less than because I'm black. If you understand me. Or maybe look like a freaking nerd or something like that. Nah. Like if I talk to a woman, she would like me. Right? Because I'm real. I'm not gonna be faking too much, Obviously, I'm going to put like a little persona. Obviously, everybody has a persona. Not to look like corny or whatever, but when I know you, I'm a little less corny. I'm more corny because I'm now more myself or whatever, But there's no hatred towards black women. I just want black women to have the feeling that you are loved by black men. Most black men, when you ask them, they will prefer some cellulite. They will prefer a woman that looks natural compared to someone that has multiple surgeries done. Someone that can waste so much money on surgeries, put her life at risk. This boy about to run me over, man. Boy, run me over, man. Negroes, man. Just Negroes, man. My fault. A little bit of racism, Nah, I'm playing. I live in a white neighborhood, so, a couple blacks, but it is what it is. I'm sure the white people in the neighborhood to look at me like, man, look at that black guy, he's in our neighborhood now. But it is what it is. But yeah, I just want black women to feel loved, man. Because you are truly loved. Black women are strong. Black women go through a lot of stuff, though. They go through a lot, bro. So, I'm not trying to bash you or, put some negative or whatever things in the air about black women, right? We love black women. We just want them to embrace themselves. Because if a black woman embraces herself, you see a lot of black women that don't even have hair. They have a low cut or whatever, and they diet or whatever, but they have like a lot of confidence in themselves. Those women, most of the time, they have a man because they have confidence in themselves. They don't tolerate certain things from men. But when you don't have that confidence, especially, I feel like it starts from the hair. It starts from the hair with a lot of black women. Maybe it might be different with other races, but most of the time, I feel like, I don't know if it's a white person's fault or whatever that male black women not enjoy their hair or like their hair. I don't know, okay? I wasn't there drawing like slavery and racism, all that nonsense. So I don't know, okay? But I feel like it starts from their hair. Once they love their hair, everything, I feel like, gets a little bit better because they have a little bit more confidence. They don't take nonsense from deadbeat freaking guys, okay? Because as a woman, if you don't love yourself, you're going to date a man who doesn't have no love for you because now you're looking for a father figure or you're looking for love, okay? And a lot of men are going to use that instance of you looking for love to just take advantage of you. So please, for the love of God, respect yourself, all right? I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.